Hey, Tony Gasser here, popping in for a little quick video. Now, I had a great concept come up in talking with a client, and if you did not know, if you're not in the Blessed Tribe or you're not in Tony Gasser's Academy, then you didn't know that for the first time in over a decade, I made my sessions only $125. So the discount was 50% discount, which was $250. I cut it into another half and made it $125. So check your email if you're in the courses on Tony Gas's Academy, or if you're in the Blessed Tribe, look at the community page. You'll see the link there. And I think I sent it to the all access members as well, if you're in the all access membership. And if you're not in one of those, then don't know what to tell you. But hey, I want to talk to you about this because one of the things I realize is that a lot of women are accustomed to being treated poorly. And I want you to understand that when a man is nonchalant and a man is kind of inconsistent or kind of hands off, and he's very sexy to you, very seductive to you, very attractive to you, it's typically because he's not giving you all of him. He's not showing you who he really is. When you dealing with a man and he's being honest and he's being authentic, you should get the ick. Like one out of every three things he does, because humans are not wired to like everything about another human. And all humans are weird. All humans are quirky. As a life coach, I've never talked to anyone who has no quirks. Like, we all have the way we see the world, the way we are, the way we think, the way we behave. Like, we all have that. So there should be things about your partner when you get in a relationship, or if you're in a relationship, that just makes you like, ugh, ooh, I do not like that. Ooh, can't stand that. Ooh. And it's gonna be, it shouldn't be a plethora of things. It shouldn't be everything they do. And for the things that give you the ick, they should have something that makes you like, that you're attracted to. But what I found is that a lot of women have been treated so nonchalantly, and a man has little girled you and just kind of like, treated you like that, where he called you every other day, or he doesn't compliment you, and it makes you yearn for his attention and his affection. It makes you want to win his love, and you trying to win his love. You trying to get him, be with him. You want him to swoon over you. You want the man that you want to want you. And the more he does not want you, the more you want him. And then when you get a man that will lick the bottom of your feet after you walked outside, and will drink your dirty bath water with a broken straw, he gives you pause. He gives you the ick. And it makes you feel like, ooh. One lady said, no, she was Hispanic. So, and she does not know me and know my brand. She only spent $10 on Tony Gaston's Academy, and she spent that on my son's course. So she ain't even bought one of my courses yet. She spent it on my son's course and only went through 33% of it. So she outside of my demographic. She don't really support me. And she was on my mailing list. And when I did the shout out for my wife and put her cash out, and then when cash out, went to glitching, and I sent mine to say, if you try to send my wife something, send it to me and I'm gonna give it to her. The lady said I gave her the ick. Guess what? That's a good thing, because I'm crazy about my wife. So about my wife, I have no shame. About my wife, I have no inhibition. About my wife, like, I will kill 1,000 men. About my wife, I will go to the other end of the earth. It's nothing that I won't do for my wife, but I don't like every single thing she does. That's human nature. Like, when we at the soccer games, she get too crunk for me. She get too crunk for me. But I realize she ride for hers. So if she came and I was playing, she'll ride for me. So I got to appreciate her riding for our sons. And I don't get that crunk or nothing like that loud, but I ride for my son. Like, when it's time to really put on, and it's time to really approach a coach and talk to somebody, and it's time to go to the school and get some straightening. Oh, I'm like Rambo without the gun. I'm like Liam Neeson, you hear me? And so, in essence, we the same. It's just she expresses it more. And then guess what? When her dad come to the games, he the same way. So then I realized that's where she get it from. That's just in her blood. That's just how they brain work. And guess what? She's the same way at home in front of the TV. She the same way. It's like any game she watching, she crunk. And I don't know why. I don't know where it come from. But guess what? And then it's probably a plethora of things about me that give her the ick. The ick ain't bad. It's like you have to look at what really matters. Are you being disrespected? Are you being abused? Are you being manipulated? Are you being deceived? Are you being cheated on? But if your person just quirky, your person just whatever, then that's when you just pick up the slack. Or you communicate. Like when I got with my wife, I used to shave my legs. Now, my leg look like a werewolf leg. I used to shave my legs because I thought athletes, well, a lot of athletes, we shave our legs to show more definition. And I was a college football player. The baseball players shave their arm. You see all this hair on my arm. I probably shaved my arm a time or two because the baseball players did it, but I ain't like that. But I used to shave my legs trying to make my legs look sexy, but also trying to make them look strong. And one time my wife, we was together and we was in the bed and she was like, "Ooh, your leg pricking me." She was like, "I don't want no man leg pricking me. I don't want no man leg smoother than mine." And so at first I'm thinking like, "Oh, you jealous? Cause my leg nicer than yours." But then I thought about it. I said, "Yeah, you right. Like, I don't want to be shaving my leg. Like, thank you for setting me free. Like, and I'm up here shaving my leg. I might be copping down low men and not even realize it." So you communicate and you express things. So my wife, she done toned down a lot too at the game. Cause I'd be like, "Hey, you gotta stop all that yelling now. And then when you yelling, don't yell at these other people. Cause now this man talking about he'll knock me to L5. And not realizing that I really don't like the fight, buddy. I'm gonna shoot you." And so now, baby, I'm going to prison over a child's game. Like, I need you to calm down. And so you help your partner get to where they need to be by expressing when you get the ick. And you can't allow the ick to turn into disgust. You gotta be able to look at it and find what's cute about it. Like, you got to take that ick and turn it into something cute. Now, I'm not talking about digging they boogers and eating it. I ain't talking about that kind of ick. Nah, I'm talking about they just might do something that's quirky, that's different, and then you just express it. But before you express why you don't like it, you first need to take and evaluate why you don't like it, and then understand. So, for example, when I look at my wife yelling, I just don't like it because I realize I don't like attention being drawn to me. I don't want to be seen. I don't want to be heard. I want to be in and out. And if I could be like a ghost, I'm good with that. That's my personality. But then I realized, oh, the man a few seats down yelling at his son the same way. The man down there yelling at his son the same way. Now, I never hear another mom that's like my wife. I hear dads like that all the time, but I never hear another mom that's like my wife. They normally like, let's go guys, let's go, keep your head up, stay positive, stay in the game. My wife, she, stop limping, stop all that, stop doing that, make the run, get in there, do it. I'm like, So at that point, I can't say nothing, because then the boy got 2 fathers. And so I just let her do that. And I chill. And so you have to look at it like my wife, she don't like when I leave the toilet seat up. But it's like, I could be cheating on you. Could be verbally abusing you. Could be cussing you out. Could be making you feel like trash because I earned this amount of money and you at the house and you a stay-at-home mom and we in the boss babe era. So I could be making you feel a certain way. I ain't doing that. So, all right, I forgot, left toilet seat up. I was tired. I was rushing. I was whatever. Not the end of the world. Flip toilet seat down. Not the end of the world. When you peed, you ain't lift the toilet seat up for me. I'm coming after you. I might want to have me a soft life day. Guess what? It's icks all over the place. It. But at the end of the day, you got to look at what really matters. Does this person love me? Does this person care for me? Is this person kind to me? So it's like, my wife yelled at the soccer game. That's really the only thing I think of, really. It's the only thing I think of. But outside of that, I'm like, I like to be in my head. Like, I like to be in my head a lot. Like, I'm always like, I just like to be like, I'm writing my music or I'm doing something. I like to be in my head. And my wife, she talk. She talk. And then I like to talk too. But she'll just talk, just like, just talking, just stream of conscious. And you know what? It was a time to where I wanted to have the ick about that. Then I realized, I say, a woman who talking to you all the time, she love you. Like, she really into you. Like, you her best friend. And she's told me that several times. And I say, I love that, man. And then when I really want to talk to her and I feel like talking and I want to share something, she'll put her phone down, she look me in the eyes, and she listen to me. And she probably don't care what I'm talking about. Just like when she talking, I don't necessarily care what she talking about, but we learn to care about what the other person talking about. And so that's what you have to realize in your relationship when you get in one, or if you in one, that you don't want to be with somebody who you always got to be fighting for their love. And you always got to be wondering, do they really want you? Do they really want to be with you? Do they really like you? You don't want to be with somebody who you got to wait ages to get a commitment, to get a title, to get some progression in the relationship, to get some affection, some words of affirmation, some whatever it is, whatever you need to fill your love bucket. As long as it's not a thing of insecurity, you don't want somebody that's going to put you through that. Like, you want somebody that's going to be open, honest, and real with you. Real and direct. And that's going to share with you, how they feeling. How they feel, what they think, that they like you, whatever, how they feel about you. Like, that's what you want. And you got to appreciate that. You got to appreciate that when you have that, and understand, what it takes to get to that point of vulnerability, and make sure that you're not caught up in being disrespected and being unliked. And so therefore you looking at a situation like the person don't really like you, and that's what you have grown to be accustomed to, so you fighting for their love. And I'm gonna tell you, like, if somebody put you on a pedestal, you would rather have that. It's better to have somebody put you on a pedestal. And now I'm not talking literal, like worshiping you and making you a god before God. I ain't talking about that, but you know what I mean. Somebody who, they respect you, like they like you. You'd rather have that than somebody debasing you, somebody putting you down and always making you feel less than. Like, you want somebody who's gonna blow your head up, make you feel good about yourself. Really do that right there. That's what you want. And so I want you to realize and understand that, and get to the place to where you can be okay with that, be at peace with that, and really appreciate when somebody really like you versus when you just like somebody. And when you on top, like when you the one that the person really like, don't be afraid to correct them when they doing the most, when they doing too much. Like, don't be afraid to ask a question. Like, why do you do that? You know, why do you say that? Or, you know, I don't like when you do that. But just make sure it's coming from the right place. Make sure you're not comparing this person who likes you to somebody who don't like you. Make sure that, and that you realize that there. But hey, this Tony Gaskin. God bless you. Keep your head up. All the important links in the description. We only got about 30 hours left on the Kickstarter campaign for our film. The producer told me that we actually getting close to being able to afford another day of filming, which will allow us to do a much better job and give a little more. And also too, you just never know how the system works, if people need to back out or what have you. So if the Lord has blessed you and you want to support us in that project, that scripted project, I just got a message about it, the location we were trying to get, because the campaign took a little longer. You know, it was longer for us to hit the goal, and now we just got 30 hours, so we'll wait it out. But we lost the location that we was gonna do, so now we got to find us a new location. So we'll see about that right there. And you know how it goes, but we're gonna film, and I know you're gonna love the project. It's gonna be good to be able to see something independent produced and premiering on my YouTube channel and what have you. And I'll probably create another channel for it as well, because we can live over there too and get that channel monetized and just become like my little movie channel for my films, and just keep producing. And then if you got a film crew, you a videographer, you in the film industry, and you and your folks can produce something for, you know, if this crew I'm working with, if it don't work out that we get to do it again or what have you, then I'll be looking for other crews throughout the country to produce little things like that. And I believe the writer will have the writer on with us, and maybe the producer and all of that too, even if we had to do it in another part of the country sometime. But, and also shout out to my supporters of Tony Gaskin's Family Foundation. Just was able to bless a young man today, and we building up, because we bringing in 3 new mentors / coaches is what you call it, for our basketball program, where we using sports to connect with these young men, but we mentoring them in their life skills, choices, decisions, consequences. So met with one of the coaches, meet with the other 2, met with 2 of them already, meet with a 3rd this Saturday. And so the fundraising is to raise so I can have them on, not a salary, but kind of like a stipend for when they are with the boys and what they doing, because we take care of flights, we take care of food, we take care of hotel, we do those type of things. So thank you so much for that support. And to the All Access members, I'm gonna be emailing y'all. We're gonna get us a Q&A in here soon. God bless you. The course that y'all missed on Sunday, when I tell you the Holy Spirit was flowing, like I can't even lie to you. Like, I didn't lean on Chat GPT or none of that for no outline, for no instruction. I leaned on the Holy Spirit. Said me a good deep prayer, and the Lord moved on that. So if you missed the 4th quarter conference, the virtual conference, go get that right there. Get that in your spirit. Sit down with your pen and pad on a day off and really just go all in with that right there. I'm telling you, because I felt it. Like, I felt it coming through me. I felt like just a vessel that day right there. And I showed some stuff that I never shown online either. And so you're gonna see a few things on there, and it'll bless your spirit. And then for those of y'all who in one of the groups and you got access, you in the Blessed Tribe, whatever, you got access to the steeply discounted, which I'm guessing would be almost about 70% off my normal rate. 70% off my normal one-on-one rate is what the Blessed Tribe, the All Access members, the students of Tony Gaskin's Academy have access to. So check your emails or look wherever. If you can't find a link, I can't help you. You know, if you can't find a link, can't help. That means you ain't tapped all the way in. You know, you ain't all the way locked in with your boy. So hey, God bless you. Keep your head up. We'll talk soon.